Good evening and welcome back, my little pretty and handsome kids. How are you? Did you miss me, Prachi? Did you miss Kukuruku? Did you miss our sessions? I know you have. But hi, this is Prachi Pandit. But first things first, if you're as excited as I am to have this session with Shreya on Totem Tales, just mention your favorite emojis in the chat box so that I know you're as excited as I am for today's session, which is directly live from Kukuruku Lit Fest 2021. Yeah, you are excited. I know your heartbeats also. You are really excited, kids. So, kids, Kukuruku is not just the biggest but the longest running art festival globally for children. And you don't know why is that possible? Not only because we have our instructors from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different countries, but also because we have our viewers from Oman, Qatar, and UAE. So all together, let's say hi to those Dubai people. Hello, welcome. We are very happy and glad that you are here. So today's session is brought to you by Camel, India's favorite stationery brand, in association with our radio partner 92.7 Big FM, Dhun Badal Ke To Dekho, with our partner Sonalika Publications, nurturing thinking minds, shaping future leaders, with our entertainment partner Pogo. Everyone loves Pogo, right? So Pogo. So I'm your host for today, and I'm really excited for today's session. But before starting the all fun beginnings and all this entertainment, I want you to open your little ears for this very big information and your eyes wide big so that you know the rules for today's session, which you always know, but still I'm repeating it. So rule number one, this session will be for 40 minutes, followed by a Q&A round, which is a question and answer round, during which you will be on your mute button, but whatever queries you have for the instructor, you just can write it in the question and answer box. Then I will ask the instructor to answer all your queries. Okay. Number two, if you're very confused, you cannot see anything, or you're not able to hear something, please check with your parents. But even if you miss something in this session, don't worry, because Kukuruku and us always have a backup for you. We have a point number 3. So if you miss anything from this session, these sessions are being recorded for you. You just have to log in your details in the Kukuruku dashboard, and then you will have access to all the recorded sessions. Okay, and this session will be recorded and then shown to you after 24 hours. Every session is recorded and shown to you after 24 hours. Okay, it's uploaded after 24 hours. Now, number 4, open your big ears for this. This one is very important. Whatever your kids learn from these sessions, whatever art you create, whatever workshops you learn from our sessions, don't forget to share it on your social media account. Don't just share it as a story, but as a post. And don't forget to tag who? Kukuruku and Sonalika Publications. So now, because you're so interested and I know you're very amazing kids, I want the admin to please play an interesting video for you.
During the early years, children learn, develop and practice basic motor skills. Camlin presents Child Grip Crayons to help children develop fine motor skills during these formative years. Child Grip Crayons helps children to grasp before they develop a proper grip. They are easy to hold and easy to color. A good grip is the foundation of fine motor skills. It also improves hand-eye coordination and assists the overall brain development of a child. Developing a good grasp now will ensure good handwriting later. Camlin's Child Grip Crayons is available in 5 exciting shades. It's safe for children and they can color on any surface. They are easily washable too. Camlin Child Grip Crayons stimulates brain development and develops good handwriting.
Yay! Let's make learning fun like Kukuruku is fun, and such amazing colors in different shades, washable colors, helping your motor skills, helping in your good handwriting, helping in your brain development. Wow! Colors could teach you so much. I did not know that, but okay. Without any further ado, I want just to introduce ma'am. Hi, Shreya. A little bit about Shreya. She's very driven towards her career and is passionately following her art, and is also spreading happiness through her work. So, which is one of the most important things, that you're just not learning, but also spreading happiness. Thank you so much, Shreya, for being a part of our Kukuruku sessions, and we're really honored to have you. Over to you, and I'm going to go now. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Prachi, for the introduction. Wonderful introduction. So I'm not going to waste any more time. We'll start and get started with our totem polls now. So good evening, everyone. And I'm sure you all have done the bit yesterday that we did. We finished. I'm sure you all must have finished drawing that. We finished drawing the face, right, of the totem pole of the thunderbird, right? So this is how the face looks. Just to show you quickly what we finished. Okay. So what did we do? We wrote the word totem. All right. We wrote the word totem and then converted that into a face, right? So we did what did we do? We drew on half the side, correct? And then we made an impression on the other side and got a symmetrical drawing like this. So I am sure you all have done the face. We finished half the drawing. Now today we are going to continue and do the second bit. Okay, right? So we did the letters T, O, T, E. We used these 4 letters and made it into a face. All right. Now the last 2 letters, okay, we are going to use these 2 letters and make it into the body of the thunderbird. All right. Okay. So what is your final totem going to look like? It's going to look like this. This is the thunderbird that we are making. All right. But the twist was that we used the word totem and converted it into a drawing. All right. So today we are going to finish drawing the body and we are going to draw the wings. Okay. All right. So I'll proceed and I'm going to start drawing. Okay. So we all did the face like you can see over here. Okay. Now we are going to use the last 2 letters, the E and the M, like you see here, the E and the M, and we are going to make that into the body. All right. Now you remember the rules that you have to draw dark. Okay. You have to make a dark drawing. You have to make a dark drawing so that you can get a nice impression on the other side. Okay. So I'm lifting this up once again. We finished the face. Okay. Now we are going to do the second half. All right. So we are going to use the letters E and M and make it into the body. All right. Okay. So after every step, I'm going to lift up my paper and show it to you. So don't worry. Okay. So this is the face. Now from the letters E and M, we are going to make the body. For those of our friends who haven't finished it, you can see the recorded session and you will get all the steps, step by step, everything is mentioned clearly so you can finish it. All right. Okay. So now from this M, okay, from this line, we are going to draw the legs, the feet of the thunderbird. Okay, so we are going to draw a big oval like this. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to lift it up for you. Do you see that? This is the E and this is the M. Okay, so from where the M is to the bottom, we are going to draw a big oval. All right, at the bottom. Can you see that? Yes. Okay. So this is what we've done. We've drawn a big oval at the bottom. Okay. And then below that oval, we are going to draw another small oval. Below that oval, we are going to draw another small, fatter oval. like this. Okay. You can see it very clearly. This is the M, okay, of the word totem. From the M, I have drawn a big oval, and below that oval, I'm going to draw another oval. I'm going to lift it up and show it to you. So I've lifted it up and I'm showing it to you so you can see it very clearly. Okay. And then below that second oval, I'm going to draw the claws of the Thunderbird. 1, 2, and 3 claws. Can you see this? 1, 2, and 3 pointy claws of the Thunderbird. Okay. So what have I done? From the M, I have drawn an oval. Okay. Under that oval, I have drawn another oval, and then I have drawn 3 claws. Okay. Now what am I going to do? I am going to quickly fold this paper and take an impression on the other side. What am I doing? I am folding this paper and taking an impression on the other side. For doing that, what am I doing? With the back side of a pen, a blunt edge, I am going to rub over the lines. Okay. Apply pressure, rub over the lines, and take an impression on the other side. Okay. Nicely, okay, apply pressure, but make sure that you don't apply so much pressure that your paper tears, okay? Hold your paper down like this with your other hand and rub over and take an impression on the other side. So what am I getting? I got a nice impression on the other side. Can you see these lines that I've got, the markings? Okay. This is the impression that I got on the other side. I'm going to quickly draw over it and make it dark. Okay. So I get a symmetrical drawing. What do I get? I get a symmetrical drawing. By symmetrical, I mean that one half is the same as the other half. Okay. So I am just going to draw over what I made an impression of. Okay. I'm making it darker and I'm drawing over it. I'm going to hold it up for you once again so you all can see it clearly. Okay. Don't worry. Do you see that? Okay. This is how it looks. See, I'm going to hold it up for 2 minutes so you all can see very clearly. Okay. This is how it looks. So we finished drawing the crouched legs, okay, with the claws of the Thunderbird. And we made an impression so that we got a symmetrical drawing. When you see this half, you've drawn it half, right? When you see this side is exactly the same as this side. That's what you mean by symmetrical, when one half is the same as the other half. So that's why we are taking an impression so we get an exact replica of this one. All right. Okay, so we've almost finished drawing the body of the Thunderbird. Now we are going to add the wings. Okay, the big wings, and we are going to add some patterns. Now, if you see in this one, okay, if you see over here, it has nice big wings and it has got some patterns even on its body over here. All right, and it's got some nice patterns and it's filled in with bright colors. Okay, so we are going to draw the wings now, and then we are going to fill it in with patterns. Okay, I hope you all have got the steps till now. Now I'm going to proceed to the next one where we are going to draw the wings. Okay, so again, I'm only going to draw on one side. Okay, so I'm going to draw one wing on only one side of the paper. So I'm going to fold this again. Okay, and from the body, this is the body of the bird. Okay, this is the face of the bird, right? This is the face, this is the body. So this is how wide your wing is going to be, the same size of the body. Okay, so I'm going to start drawing from here, and I'm going to draw a nice long curvy line till the end of the paper, like this. Okay, so it's a nice wave, okay, till the end of the paper, because the thunderbird has got long wings. All right, so nice wave till the end of the paper, which I am going to join with a curve to make it into a wing. Do you see that? So this is how it looks. It's got a wing, a big wing, okay, the same width as that of the body. Okay. And then what we are going to do is we are going to fill up patterns in it. Okay. I'll wait for 2 minutes. I'm going to hold it up so you all can finish this step. All right. So I'm holding this up for 2 minutes so you all lovely little children can finish drawing this step. And for all my children who haven't followed the instructions, don't worry. You will get the recorded sessions where you can see everything very clearly. Okay. And by the end of it, you can even take a screenshot. So don't worry about it. Okay. Now let's start filling in beautiful patterns like they have on the totem animals. Okay. Yesterday we saw, right, that how they have lovely patterns and bright colors. Okay. So that's what we are going to do. We are going to start filling in patterns. Okay. So in the wing, I am going to draw a curve like that. Okay. Do you see? I've drawn a nice curve like that in the wing. All right. And then I am going to draw some lines. Do you see that? I drew some curvy lines, vertical lines, okay? Standing. All right. I drew some curvy lines, okay? And this is how I have done my wing. Now let's add in some more lines and patterns. Okay, so let's make some long U's. Long U's like that. You see that? So 1, 2, 3, 4 long U's. Okay. In each section. 1, 2, 3, and 4 long U's in each section. All right. Lovely. Okay. And inside this, I'm going to add one more U. Okay. But a smaller one like this. Can you see this? So inside the U, I'm going to draw another one, okay, a smaller one. And I'm going to repeat this step in the other three. Okay. So 1, 2, and 3. Here you go. Okay. This is how the finished Thunderbird looks like. Okay, this is what we are doing. So right now we are adding patterns in the wings. Okay. Lovely. All right, so we've added some patterns. Now we are going to add some more patterns over here. Okay, all right. We are going to add some more patterns over here. So we will add one big oval and one small oval. Sleeping, just like that. One big oval and one small oval, like that. Okay. So one big oval here in the wing and one small oval. And then inside that, I am going to draw one more oval. Okay. There you go. So I hope you all have finished adding these beautiful patterns over here in the wing. Okay, so we've got a nice decorative wing over here of the Thunderbird. Okay, a very decorative wing of the Thunderbird. All right, and now what are we going to do quickly? We are going to take an impression, okay, on the other side, like we did for everything. Okay, so I'm going to fold my paper back. All right, and I am going to take an impression of the wing on the other side. I'm going to fold my paper back and I'm going to take an impression of the wing on the other side. Nice. Put good amount of pressure to take that impression. Okay, so you get a symmetrical drawing. See, now if I lift it up and show it to you, I've got an impression over here, a nice clear impression over which I can draw. Okay, I'm going to draw over it quickly so that you all can see. I'm quickly drawing over it. Making my lines nice and clear. And there you go. It's done. See that? So what have we got? We've got the exact same wing on the other side. Okay. So we've got a symmetrical drawing. Do you see that? So your Thunderbird is almost ready. Now we have very, very few things to add. We have to add some patterns over here, okay? And over here and in the legs. And then our Thunderbird is almost ready. Okay, let's get going. Let's start adding patterns on the body of the bird. So again, the same thing. We are going to fold it back and only draw on half the body. Okay. So let's add some wavy lines. You see that? I drew a nice wavy line following the same line of the beak over here. Do you see this? So below the beak, I drew a nice wavy line. Okay. And ended it here. So we've added a wavy line here. Okay. And then following these lines, we are going to add more lines. Okay. We are adding more patterns. Following these lines. So what are we doing? We are making it more decorative by adding more patterns. Okay. So inside each of these sections, we've added more patterns. You can add patterns of your choice. Okay. It's not necessary that you have to do this. I am showing you that this is how the totem looks, but you can change the patterns and make them something of your choice. That's absolutely fine. Okay. And we are going to add a few more patterns. Now you see this M is still very clearly seen over here. Okay. So this line, which is going in the feet, which is intersecting here, we are going to erase these lines first. Okay. We don't want these lines in the legs. Okay. So we are going to erase these lines over here. On both sides. Okay. So inside the legs, I just erase those extra lines. All right. Okay. And now we are going to add some more patterns in that over here, in this part and in the legs. All right. So I'm going to add some feather-like patterns in the legs. Like this. Okay. And I'm going to add, now you see this triangle over here. I'm going to add another triangle inside. Here, inside here. All right. And some more lines here. I'm going to add in the M, I'm going to add one more line over here. Straight line. Like this. So what have I done? I have filled in the body with patterns. Okay, I have finished filling the body with patterns. All right. Now I'm going to take an impression on the other side so that I get the same patterns on this side of my Thunderbird. All right. So turn it back. With the back of the pen, the edge, a blunt edge, not a sharp one, you are going to hold your paper down and rub it. Rub, 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 rub. Rub, 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 rub. Nicely, smartly, without tearing your paper. And here you go. You get an impression. I'm going to draw over it so you can see it, okay? You'll get lighter lines. You make them darker by drawing over it. And there you go. It's ready. My patterns have been added. We can add one more line over here. Okay. And our Thunderbird is ready. Wow. Isn't it looking lovely? I love it. I love the way it's looking. So what did we do? We converted the word totem into an image of the Thunderbird. Isn't that exciting? Now I want you all little curious children to try using other words. You can use your name, okay? All of us have different names, right? All of us have unique names. You can use your name and convert it into a creature, okay? You can get inspired by the totem poles. They don't have to be totem creatures. They could be anything which you have, which you've taken inspiration from the totem poles and convert your name into a unique creature. I would love to see your creations if you try something out like that. Okay. So we use the word totem and converted it into a totem creature. Now you can use your name and the same way you can convert it into a nice unique creature. That will be such a great thing to do. I hope you all try that out. Okay. All right. So now what we are going to do with a black pen, your sketch pen or your marker, whatever it is that you have, we are going to make an outline. Okay. We are going to make an outline and we are going to finish drawing this. Okay. Right. So I am just making an outline and we can finish drawing it. Okay. So I'm just making an outline. And I'm going to finish drawing this. And my Thunderbird is ready. I hope you all have followed the steps till now, okay? So now what you do, you make an outline. Erase all the extra lines, okay, that you don't need. Once you make an outline, you can erase all the extra lines that you don't need. So nicely, steadily, just hold your pen nice and steady and make your lines, okay? Neatly. Going on to the wings. Slowly, steadily fill in your drawing, outline it. If you want, you can add more patterns. You can make it more intricate by adding patterns. If you want to, if you don't want to, it's fine. That's up to you. You don't need to make the same patterns that I did. You can make patterns of your choice also. Absolutely fine. In fact, I would love to see your creativity. And I would love to see the name creatures. I want you all to use your creative minds and convert your name into unique creatures. Every name is different, so every creature is going to be unique. Okay? You can try. It does not have to be perfect. It does not have to be exactly like some creature. It could be your own creation. Making my outlines nice and sharp and clear. Okay, for my Thunderbird. And the last bit, I just have one wing left and then the Thunderbird is ready. You can watch the recorded session once again to see in case you have not understood something or missed out on any step. Everything will be there, okay? So you can watch it once again and make your totem. And it's ready. My Thunderbird is ready. So I'm going to erase all the extra pencil lines that I don't need, okay, from inside. Once I've finished outlining, okay, I'm going to erase all the extra pencil lines so I get a neat drawing of the Thunderbird. And I think it looks fantastic. Okay, so I've done a totem animal. Okay, what we did, we learned to draw the totem animal. Okay, the totem spirit animal called the Thunderbird. There you go. That's ready. This is how it looks. So this is exactly how it looks. So we converted the word totem. Now, can you see the word totem anywhere? You can't see it. It's become an image. Isn't it exactly looking like this now? What do you see on the totem pole? Right? So now the word totem, from where it started, like this, it's completely turned into a creature like that. Okay. So what you can do is, you can fill it in with colors. Okay. We spoke yesterday about the colors that we use in the totem poles: red, white, black, yellow, right? Bluish green. All right. So here how I have filled it in. Can you see this? How I filled it in over here. You can also fill it in with colors. Now you don't necessarily have to use these colors, okay? You can use colors of your choice. It's absolutely fine. All right. You can play around and you can have fun with whatever colors you want. Like I said, you can change in the patterns. You can change the colors as well. Okay. So we learned how to make one creature. Okay. So what I have done is I created a pole, like it's called a totem pole, like the bark of the tree, right? It's carved from the bark of the tree. That way I made a pole with paper. I rolled up a paper. Okay. And then once you're done, you can stick it on the pole. So you actually get a totem pole. Okay. Well, that's not very important. What was important is to learn how to draw this. Okay. And now you can use your own creativity and convert any word into an image. Okay. You can't even see the word totem here anymore, right? It's become a nice Thunderbird. So I want you all to use your creativity and using the same concept that I taught you of symmetry, taking an impression and converting the word into an image. You can convert your name into any character that you want. It can be inspired by Totem, okay, or it can be completely different. Like I think someone said they want to make a unicorn out of their name. Yes, absolutely, you can do that. And please, please, please do that and send us pictures. All right, you can do any character. Okay, it could be an alien also, not an issue. It's all inspired by Totem. You can make it Totem like, you can add more patterns if you want, or if you want to make it completely different, that's also fine. But this you can color it in. Okay, so this is how it looks. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this. Also, you will have the recorded session where you can see everything very clearly and you can do this.
Shreya does my part equally well. Yes, so you can take the screenshot of it. Although if any of you miss it, you can see the recorded session. You just have to go on the Kukuruku dashboard, log in your details, and then you'll be having access to all the sessions. But still, because your kids are so inquisitive and eager, I want you to please click a picture right away. And it was an amazing session. Really, the word totem is not visible. All I see is this beautiful thunderbird, and it's of course while drawing also telling the history about how these people used to pray for it, and it's amazing. It was a wonderful session.
Thank you so much, Patty.
But if I go further with the question and answer, I just want the admin to please play an interesting video again for the kids.
फंडू मैजिक करना तो चांतारों को छूना तो तितली जैसे उड़ना तो कैमल क्रेयॉन से होगा फन चटपटी शरारत करनी हो मम्मी के डांट से बचना तो हर पल सेलिब्रेशन करना तो कैमल क्रेयॉन से होगा फन
Let's have fun. Yes, let's have fun. Amazing colors, right? The part where you're very mischievous really interests you guys. Okay, so now time for question number 1. Can we fill this up with our own watercolors?
Yes, any color medium is absolutely okay. Watercolors, poster paints, all right, crayons, whatever you're comfortable with. Yes.
Okay, number 2, how much time did it take for you to be expert and perfect in this totems?
I think it's not about perfection, it's about using your creativity. Okay, you do not aim for perfection. I'm still saying that. And yes, it did take me a couple of drawings. I had to practice it myself, research about it, read about it, right? And then understand how they do it. So it does take time. Yes, you have to read more, research more, look at more images, get inspired.
And I think your own Thunderbirds will look more beautiful if you have your own thunder in it, your own creativity in it. I think that's more important, right?
Yes.
Being creative is more important. Okay, number 3, can we make an impression with a marker too?
No, with a marker it will not come. That's why we did the mark. We use the marker at the end. We have to make an impression with a pencil.
Okay. Once again, thank you so much, Shreya. It was an amazing session. I enjoyed, and I'm 100% sure that the kids enjoyed every bit of it. So you're live in this session with Shreya along with Prachi on amazing sessions of totem poles where you learned how to make this Thunderbird, where you can use your own style, your own colors. You can use your name to draw anything you want. Yes, with letter car, you can actually draw the word car. So I think that's amazing. And thank you so much, Shreya, for being a part of this. Thank you, Kukuruku, for giving us the opportunity, both Shreya and me, to show our talents, irrespective of what it is, to show our talents here. Thank you so much. So Kukuruku Kids is not just the biggest but the longest running art festival, and not only because we have our instructors from 9 different countries, but also because we have our viewers from Oman, Qatar and UAE. So to all those people, thank you so much for joining in. We're as happy as you are because we are able to show our talent and you are able to just amazing comments. Yeah, the amazing comments that you're doing, no, really excites me, really excites Shreya and everybody in the team that is working behind Kukuruku, behind this screen. Thank you so much for joining in. This session is brought to you by Camel, India's favorite stationery brand, in association with our radio partner 92.7 Big FM. Dhun badal ke to dekho, with our partner Sonalika Publication, nurturing thinking minds, shaping future leaders, with our entertainment partner Pogo. So thank you so much for joining in. And if you miss any sessions, don't forget to see the recorded sessions. And also, just be happy, just be creative. And thank you for being so inquisitive, so alert, so amazing with your chats. Thank you so much. See you in the next week. Till then, be creative. And don't forget to say kukuruku.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.